Hello everyone, this is video number 4, getting hit on and getting sirred, which I was going to do in the last video, but I wanted to keep it short, so I cut it off after about 7 some odd minutes. I just realized before starting this video that I can't really talk in a higher voice anymore because it starts cutting out, and I'd give you an example, but I don't really feel like it. Sorry. Anyway, so getting hit on. The first week after coming out, I came out 3 weeks ago. I was leaving the counseling appointment that I went to that Monday after Easter Sunday and coming out, and I went into the elevator, and a young woman was in there with me, and she noticed that I have a great big piece of art paper pad thing with me, and she asked if I was an artist, and I said yes. And she sort of did the sidestepping back and forth thing while tilting her head and giving me this I'm interested look. And I looked at her for a second like, okay. She then tried to make small talk, and then apologized for trying to make small talk, and I said that it was okay, and we made polite conversation for a few minutes as we descended the elevator shaft, and when we got back out into the commons, and what else do you call that, courtyard, she said that she would try to draw, but she doesn't think that she really can, and I said everybody can draw if they can write, and even little kids can draw as well. So I told her to give it a shot if she wanted to, and I recommend everybody do that because drawing is awesome and art is amazing. And I just sort of laughed and told her have a good day. The next time was on Thursday that same week, where I was going grocery shopping, and I was in the checkout line with a whole mess of cat food, and the courtesy clerk, that's the bagger, started making conversation with me, and she was doing the same thing as the girl in the elevator, the young woman in the elevator, where she was doing the cute, awkward thing that young women do when they're flirting. The head tilt, all of that sort of silly stuff that I can't really say that it's silly. It's cute that young women do, and as you may or may not know, you being the viewer of this video, I have a partner. I have been with him for 3 years. I am not interested in getting with anyone, and I've never really had anybody hit on me. It happens very, very infrequently, and usually it's not women. So that was pretty interesting and pretty fun. And I'm not sure if they were straight or if they were seeing me as a woman. I'm pretty sure they were seeing me as a guy because I have been passing a lot without talking. I tend to pass as a man. So yeah, pretty fun. Getting sirred. I was sirred on, I think it was last Monday or last Wednesday. I really needed to pick me up too. I think it was last Wednesday. Yeah, it was last Wednesday. I really needed to pick me up, and that was just it was a good feeling. I was walking down the mall at my campus, the mall being a big open area with grass in the middle. Down the mall on my campus, and a student was passing out, a young woman was passing out flyers for spring fling, and I had no interest in attending, but I accepted the flyer anyway. But it sort of dropped, and it didn't really get to my hand, so she said, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir." She picked it up, and she handed it to me, and I said, "Oh, it's no problem." And I just kept going and had a great big goofy sort of shit-eating grin, pardon my language, as I was going to meet a friend at the library. And the next time happened later that same week. I went to a coffee shop, ordered some coffee, sat down. The person brought me my coffee, and he said, "Here you go, buddy." And that also lifted up my spirits. I live in Arizona. It's a very sort of misogynist society. Women are treated a certain way, and men are treated a certain way, generally speaking. For the most part, guys don't hold the door open for other guys here. Unless you're immediately behind that person and the door would like close on you, guys do not hold doors open for guys. However, if you read as a woman, guys will hold the door open for you almost without exception, unless you're too far away and you'd have to like run to get to the door. Guys will hold the door open for women. Women will hold the door open for almost everybody, pretty much all the time. And it's not just being polite, it's based on gender, and it's weird, and a lot of people don't seem to believe me on that when I tell that to like someone. When I tell that to my partner, he doesn't believe me because he lives in Canada and he just does that for everybody. But the other thing that women are treated differently here is when you're going to, say, take your laptop or your computer to a someplace to get it checked out, or when you're talking to them about problems with your computer. If you're a woman, they will treat you like you know jack squat. In the IT field, that seems to be pretty common, and I have a few friends that are trans guys that have backed me up on this. They are usually women in general, and I'm really sorry, ladies, for you getting treated like this. Women are usually treated like crap when they go there, or they're treated like they don't know anything, and the guys are usually, bending over backwards to help them, or like saying something in kind of a giving advice in kind of a you're a little kid sort of way, or treating you as if you know nothing, essentially. And I'm very glad that I haven't had to deal with that in a while, because it's obnoxious. And I actually am somewhat technically literate, somewhat, at least enough to post a YouTube video, which may or may not be saying anything. So, so this is it for video number 4, getting hit on and getting surd. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned.